Hai, Assalamualaikum. My name is Warshazrina Rizwin binti Wan Shahrizal. My metric number is 2022854692 and I am from class A4AS 120127. So I am here to present for you guys about water. So let's move to other slide. So water, a substance composed of the chemical elements hydrogen and oxygen and existing in gaseous, liquid and solid states. It is one of the most plentiful and essential of compound. So we go to the next slide. Now we want to talk about the water molecules. So water molecules, although the molecules of water are simple in structure, H2O, the physical and chemical properties of the compound are extraordinarily complicated and they are not typical of most substances found on Earth. So, for example, although the size of ice cubes floating in the glass of ice water is commonplace, such behavior is unusual for chemical entities. So we move on to our next slides. For almost every other compound, the solid state is denser than the liquid states. Thus, the solid would sink to the bottom of the liquid. Okay. The fact that ice floats on water is exceedingly important in the natural world because the ice that forms on ponds and lakes in cool areas of the world acts as an insulating barrier that protect the aquatic life below, like the video at the side. So, if ice water denser than liquid water, ice forming on the pond would sink, thereby exposing more water to the cool temperature. Thus, the pond would eventually freeze throughout, killing all the life forms present. So, the water on the surface of Earth is found mainly in its ocean, around 97.25%, in polar ice caps and glaciers, around 2.05%, with the balance in freshwater, lakes, rivers, and groundwater. So, right now, we want to talk about a polar covalent bond for water. It's H2O. The water molecules is composed of two hydrogen atoms each linked by a single chemical bond to an oxygen atom. Most hydrogen atoms have a nucleus consisting solely of a proton. Two isotopic forms, deuterium and tritium, in which the atomic nuclei also contain 1 and 2 neutrons, respectively, are found to a small degree in water. Deuterium oxide, D2O, called heavy water, is important in chemical research and is also used as a neutron moderator in some nuclear reactors. So right now, we want to talk about the H2O. Hydrogen atoms in water molecules are attracted to regions of high electron density and can form weak linkages called hydrogen bonds with these reagents. This means that the hydrogen atoms in one water molecule are attracted to the non-bonding electron pairs of the oxygen atom on an adjacent water molecule. The structure of liquid water is believed to consist of aggregates of water molecules that form and reform continually. This short-range order, as it is called, accounts for other unusual properties of water, such as its high viscosities and surface tension. So, an oxygen atom has 6 electrons in its outer valence shell, which can hold a total of 8 electrons. When an oxygen atom forms a single chemical bond, it shares one of its own electrons with the nucleus of another atom and receives in return a share of an electron from that atom. When bonded to 2 hydrogen atoms, the outer electron shell of the oxygen atom is filled. So that's all from me about the water molecules, and others. So that's all. Thank you from me. Bye. Assalamualaikum.